This is part 2 of Settlements 101 and why parties in a civil dispute should consider settling. Right now, we're going to talk about the plaintiffs. So plaintiff is any person who has a complaint, and they are the person who initiates a claim and brings that to the court or a tribunal to get a decision and a judgment or remedy for the harm that was caused to them or the damage that they experienced. Now, even if a plaintiff has a strong case with evidence that is sufficient to prove liability on a balance of probabilities, it's still worth considering a settlement. And a big part of why that is because plaintiffs or people who have suffered a damage have a duty to mitigate those damages. That means they have a duty to try to reduce the extent of the damage or the loss that they have incurred. So for example, if the plaintiff is a worker who was wrongfully terminated, and that's their claim, and now they are without employment, it's not enough for them to just say, okay, I'm going to sue my employer and just sit around and hope for the best and wait until they pay me my common law pay in lieu of notice. In this example, that type of plaintiff should be looking for a new job, should be trying to get other work, should apply for EI, employment insurance, for those of you who don't know what that is. This is an example of taking steps to reduce the harm, because if they don't take those steps, well then, yeah, they're going to have no money, they're not going to be able to pay their bills, and their damages will actually get worse. Plaintiffs should also consider giving defendants an opportunity to cure the harm, because sometimes the solution is very simple, and sometimes the person who has caused the harm was simply ignorant to the law or to their legal obligation to not do something or to do something. By putting the defendants on notice, they have an opportunity to try to fix it. And then if they don't fix it, that further strengthens the claim when the plaintiff does go before a judge and can show that they tried to work things out with the defendant and this was their last resort. And then the more obvious reason why a plaintiff should consider settling is because proceeding to a trial is expensive, even at the small claims court level. It could cost between $5,000 to $10,000. So you want to reduce your legal fees where possible, and this is one way of doing that.